Carina Damm has a record of 5 wins and 3 losses, fighting out of Vila Bela, Brazil. Molly Helsel has recorded 3 wins and 5 losses, fighting out of San Diego, California.
All right, so we're set to go. Fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 feet 5 inches tall and weighing 126 pounds, with a mixed martial arts record of 3 wins, 5 losses, from San Diego, California. It's Molly Helsel. Molly. And across the way in the black corner, standing 5'4", weighing 126 pounds, with an MMA record of 5 wins and 3 losses, from Vila Bela, Brazil. This is Carina Damm.
Judge, are you ready? You ready? Are you ready? Fighter, are you ready? Are you ready? Fight!
All right, here we go. Round 1 for the women in mixed martial arts Bulldog style. It's 5-minute rounds. You saw the high kick right away by Carina. Boy, she's got that Muay Thai stuff. Look at this, some good punches too. Molly trying to put some pressure on the kicks back and forth with the punches. Look at the hand speed now of Carina Damm. Now she grabs her, locks her up, drives her to the ropes.
Neither one of these ladies given any quarter, and I mentioned in Russia that I was surprised that for a jiu-jitsu stylist, Carina Damm had such polished Muay Thai. It's looking even better here on the beach in Costa Rica.
You talk about an explosive opening. So far, these women have impressed me more than the men as far as the tenacity and the aggressiveness that they're throwing with their strikes.
Well, I wonder if the lighter weight makes the heat less of a factor for them. I mean, it's brutal for everybody. Carina Damm in the pink, and in the camouflage is Molly Helsel as the referee breaks the action, brings him over to the center of the ring, and gets him going again.
Ready? Ready? Fight!
All right, here we go. Molly Helsel wants to get a little bit more aggressive. She goes out with the jab. Look at that spinning move by Damm. High kick. Great stuff by Carina Damm. Molly's got a work cut out against this young lady. You were right, she's a beauty outside the ring, but Paul, she is a tigress in the ring.
Absolutely. Another one of her nicknames is Beauty But the Beast, and she's showing exactly why here. As Mr. Gracie himself said, she's Brazilian, so you're going to see one hell of a fight.
Carina, for a grappler, is looking very good to stand up.
Now she tries to get that low kick in downstairs on Helsel, and Helsel goes away boxing. Another nice low kick. How about this, Hoist Gracie? You like what you're seeing with these girls?
Oh, yes. She's, for a grappler, she's very good with her hands and feet.
Well, they haven't been down grappling as yet. There's a kick kind of to the midsection.
If you look very closely, you can see a tattoo of what's called a berimbau on the lower back of Carina Damm. That is an instrument played while capoeira practitioners, that is the Brazilian dancing martial art, do their thing. That explains the kicks out of Carina Damm, but now she's going to have to show her jiu-jitsu chops as she gets taken to the ground.
Yeah, I kind of wish Molly would have stayed standing a little bit and then tested herself a little bit more. You know, with both of these two, I think they're both purple belts on the ground, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, on the ground, Helsel from the position of advantage here, trying to get her hands free where she can blast, and Damm is doing a nice job, and now she up kicks and gets her away. There's a blast to the thigh, and another one to the thigh. Now what's Damm have to do here to get out of this mess?
Basically find an opening to get to her feet because she doesn't want to lay there and take those leg kicks, although usually that's only tolerated for a certain amount of time before the official steps in and stands them up anyway.
Well, that's probably what Carina's waiting for. She's got the hands behind the head, just trying to fend her off so she doesn't take a real hard kick to any place that could really hurt her. Boy, but I'll tell you, those kicks are pretty good to the back of the thigh, and you were right. Paulie, finally, Troy Waugh says, come on, get back up on your feet. So that's exactly what she did. She just kind of bided her time. There's that high sort of karate kick or Muay Thai kick. Didn't land, but it got the attention of Molly Helsel. Now she grabs the locks of the leg, drives her, and right down to the canvas. Terrific stuff by Carina Damm.
She timed that one very well.
Watch your back head, Molly.
I tell you, the aggressiveness level with the men, there's a lot of ego involved in what the people think of them and what their peers think of them. But the women, I always say it's less about ego and more about the fight. They do not care. They get limited time fighting, and they take full advantage of it by going, and I hate to say it, but balls out, guys.
Well, you can say it here because Bulldog Fight loves it what these girls are doing, and they've done everything to promote the female aspect of this sport, and it's terrific. Carina Damm in the position of advantage, getting locked up with the legs of Molly Helsel. Molly pounds the head, continues to pound the head.
Boys, what would you suggest for Carina Damm to get herself out of the closed guard of Helsel?
She would have to stand up. I think Molly was working on an arm lock, trying to go for arm lock earlier.
Ready? Ready? Fight!
Well, the referee, Troy Ward, gets him back up on the feet. And now Damm feints a little bit with the jab, goes with the straight right hand, which clips the side of the head of Helsel. I don't know how effective it was. The Helsel tries to kick downstairs. Molly now kind of on the defensive mode here as Damm wraps up that leg. Both trying to get shots away. Damm has her tied up, pushing towards the rope. Molly bangs her by the head. Right back with the left hand of her own as Damm crashing to the right ear. There's the knee up inside the chest area of Helsel.
As this fight wears on at this frenetic pace, I have to say that there's a disadvantage to Helsel, having to cut that astronomical amount of weight. That's going to break down the energy reserves. But just as I say that,
Good takedown for Carina.
Oh, look out. Helsel has one hook in. I think Carina is going to be good enough on the ground to not allow Helsel to get that left hook.
Well, the buzzer sounds and that ends round one. I'll go right back to you, Jeff. How about the scoring in that first round?
Don't ask me that. I want to give it a 10-10. I really don't know who won that. I mean, both are, you know, I may give a slight edge to Carina, who showed a little bit more finesse standing up. But Helsel, you know, she's looking good as well.
Ready? Ready? Fight!
This is round two on Bodog Fight. Well, there's the low leg kick by Damm, and the high kick is attempted. And she holds her back with two quick muscle shots in. Look at this! Man, inside punching both sides of the head of Molly Helsel, and Helsel ties her up, and Damm has her wrapped up pretty good, too. So not kind of the old Greco-Roman up-style fighting, eh?
yeah, they're both locked in a standing clinch right now, and I could see that Damm's cornerman holding his hands out, almost telling her not to go for the takedown because she's just been doing so well on her feet. Now we're seeing a lot of the infighting common to Muay Thai kickboxing. Knees to the thighs, knees to the stomach. There's a lot of damage that can be dealt in a standing clinch.
Man, these are real hard knees, too. Most of them being landed by Damm right now. There's another one with the right knee. And now the ref calls timeout, takes him to the center of the ring, separates the two. Let's see if they go to the boxing or if they clinch up again. Damm in the pink, Helsel in the camouflage. Helsel goes with the jab, falls short of the chin of Damm. Damm dances around to the left, tries to get her own left hand out there. She's on her toes, continues to bounce left, gets the left hand out there. As Molly Helsel loads up the right hand and whistles past the nose of Carina Damm. Then she kicks and Damm grabs the leg. How about this stuff? I like it.
Well, I'm telling you something, the inside of Damm's leg has to be feeling that kick. Helsel now finding her range of really loading up those kicks, and she is the bigger, stronger woman, so those are going to be doing an incredible amount of damage.
Round two, Bodog style. Bodog Fight from Costa Rica.
Looks like Helsel is gaining momentum. She's landed a couple of jabs and some significant leg kicks there. And now Carina returns the favor with a leg kick. This has been one of the more competitive women's fights I've seen recently. Brutal right hand.
All those punches that Helsel threw, and the big damaging one was landed by Damm there. There's the high kick again. That one landed on the right ear. Didn't get her real deep in the ear, but it caught a piece of it. Got enough for her attention. Both kicking at each other. Boy, when those front legs and the Muay Thai style kicks, when they come together on the shin, that's gotta really be painful.
Oh, absolutely. Nobody likes going shin to shin. There's nothing worse than throwing a Muay Thai kick and having it checked by your opponent with the shin. But these ladies both have conditioned their legs to absorb the impact. Even though it doesn't feel good, they're able to continue fighting.
And again, we mentioned the heat. Look at that spinning reverse left-handed shot to the left side of the head.
That's right, that spinning back fist landed flush. That's a trademark of Mr. International Shoni Carter, and now perhaps a trademark of MMA Barbie herself, Carina Damm.
She's huffing and puffing, but she's still pulling some slick moves. There's that spinning move again. They can't hit the elbow like they can in Muay Thai, but they can certainly land the back of the fist with that spinning move. And she caught her real good the first time and just grazed her the second time. There's the low kick taken to the right thigh of Helsel. Helsel trying to answer with a left kick of her own down low. There's a hard kick and a decent punch thrown by Helsel, hard kick by Damm. So Hoist staying up on the feet. You were right in the corner, hard kick to the bottom leg.
And I'm surprised about that.
Oh! Now I'll tell you something, Carina Damm's weight was on that leg when it was kicked, and nothing does more damage leg kick-wise than when you catch an opponent with their weight on the leg. That one, she had to be feeling right down to the bone.
Well, that's how you blow a guy's knee out. If you get him stiff-legged like that, you should know you get some knee problems right now.
Yeah, Carina's leg looks like a baseball bat hit it on the side. Maybe Molly has the same damage, but she's wearing longer trunks and you can't see it. Molly's definitely coming more alive in the second. It's been fairly even, I think, but Carina scored a beautiful, beautiful spinning back fist.
As they all foot stomp by Molly, it gets the attention of Carina. Now she lifts her foot up. She didn't like that. The shoulder, and right back comes Damm showing her grit as those knees to the thigh of Damm. And boy, I'll tell you, for the kind of heat we've got out here, no shortage of energy of these two girls, and they gotta be gassed, folks. They have to be. I mean, it's tough on us, the four of us sitting here at ringside. These girls are really working out there.
Can you imagine losing 15 or 16% of your body weight in 3 or 4 days like Molly Helsel had to do it? For a woman being that low in weight, that's very, very hard to do.
And then rehydrating today, and then you're going to be dehydrated after, the 15 minutes of tough, hard fighting if it goes the full distance. Right now, Damm landing shots. Good punches, left hand, followed by the right hand. They crash into the far side of the ropes, and now spinning around, and Helsel goes to stomp on the feet of Damm. And Damm doesn't like that. Watch her come back with the punches. She's got those arms hooked up underneath the elbows, and she comes with a kick.
You see Helsel firing those shoulder shots up into the jaw of Damm. Again, an irritant, but at this stage of the game, everything is going to pay dividends. You take a fighter's mind out of the game for 1 second, it could spell defeat for them.
See, that time she stomped on her foot, and right back came Molly Damm with a stomp of her own. So, I think you're right. It's an irritant. They don't like it. And there's the buzzer sounding an end to a real good Bodog fight, round number 2. Boy, I like what I'm seeing. Back to you, Jeff.
I may just throw it back to you guys. I told you, this has been by far the best women's fight I've seen, probably in the last 8 months. I mean, these two are laying it all on the line. I commend both of them. They are setting a precedent for the other women fighters to achieve.
So let's see if Molly Helsel can pick it up and take one round back, or maybe end this thing in a knockout.
It is tough. I mean, Damm has been landing the greater quantity of strikes on the feet, but Helsel has been doing more damage with her strikes. So we're going to see who can press the advantage and perhaps finish this out early.
Well, they exchange low kicks. First Damm, then Helsel, now Damm again.
Helsel talking to Damm. Furious now, using the energy, using the anger that she built up, having to cut all that weight as fuel for the fire.
Yeah, she is controlling the center of the ring, and she's talking trash. I won't say the exact words Molly said that she was going to do to Carina, but it was pretty bad. So we'll see. This is the third deciding round.
Yeah, she came out very hard this round. She came out very strong.
This is where stars are made here.
She's only got about 4 minutes to do it if she's going to do it and become the big star. High kick again by Carina. Boy, that looks so good.
And beautiful counter right hook by Helsel. Helsel for the first time going blow for blow with Damm.
She gets that jab out there, loads up the right hand, catches a piece of the chin of Damm. Wow! Helsel caught her just below the chin. Let's fly with another right hand, which whistles past the chin of Carina Damm. Damm in the pink to the right of your screen with her back to you now. Now to the right of your screen on the spinning move, and the cameo trunks is Helsel. Helsel with a back to you, tries to move in for the kill.
Oh, that's a brutal cut kick. Counter Carina Damm's kick, and Helsel chops away at the leg. Wow, she is pouring it on.
Man, those are hard kicks. That's what we were talking about the last round when those shits of his. Damm pouring it on now. She nails it with a couple of shots. Some real good shots.
That was right on the tail end of as soon as she got that leg kick, she ran forward to the floor. He pumped in about 15 shots and stepped back as if to say, how do you like that? Now openly taunting Helsel to come in and give her some more.
Round number 3, the crowd is really in it as Carina slips and then she dances around to her right.
That's right, that's the Ginga from Capoeira. It's the set of steps that they work all their moves out of, and a true showman is Carina Damm.
She blasts her with a low leg kick and then takes her right hand to the left side of the cheek, going by Helsel. This is terrific stuff for the ladies as they mash those shins together on that kick. Loading up the right hand but falling short and carried away by the forearm of Damm. Now Damm trying to battle her off as Helsel comes forward. Helsel the aggressor right now, but held off with a nice stiff jab. Right hand misses by Damm, but she's holding her off with a nice jab. Both girls a bit on the fatigue side. How about the pace of this, Hoyt? You like it?
I like it. Carina's putting some show over here, man.
All those critics of women's fighting, you should shut up now, because this match has been incredible. We have people stomping. They are literally on their feet. Every single person in the building is on their feet as Helsel lays a big right.
A little feint with that shoulder, and then Helsel drops the right hand right on top of it. Damm comes back with a shot. Now the stomping again by Molly Helsel. And every time she does it to Carina, Carina is coming back with it. She doesn't like it. But as Paul Lazenby said, it's more of a nuisance than anything. But that's not. That's that high shot to the thigh with the right leg. And now it looked like Molly was getting ready to try and throw it. Nothing down for grapplers. Nothing on the canvas at all.
No, not at all. This has been purely a stand-up war, fighting in the clinch, fighting with kicks, fighting with punches, fighting with spinning back fists, busting out capoeira jingas in the middle of the fight. This is a classic fight, regardless of gender, one of the best mixed martial arts fights in the history of our sport.
The crowd really into it here in the Camboy Beach in Costa Rica. Bulldog fight at its best. Stomping is Molly Helsel, but doesn't get a piece of the foot that time of Carina Damm. And now the referee, Troy Wall, separates the two. Listen to the crowd, they're really in it.
Let's go, let's fight.
Damm's corner trying to assist her over in her corner. She finally comes out, back up in that boxing stance, and she bounces away. Circles to her left, up on her toes, out with a jab. Block short. Helsel trying to get off with her jab of her own. They're both fatigued, but they both still have enough energy to try to finish strong and cause a knockout. Does the low kick, followed by the right hand that misses the chin of Carina. Carina throws the left hand of her own, standing, waiting. Helsel reciprocates by throwing her right hand right in front of her again. Both want to throw shots. Loading up the right hand is Helsel.
You can see the evil intent in the eyes of Helsel. Every punch, every kick, she's trying to do maximum damage. She wants to take Carina Damm's head off with every single strike, and Damm responding in kind.
Damm using both hands. Wow, with the right hand is Molly Helsel. Kicks her down low, moves Damm back. Carina blasts into the legs, and right back with the right hand is Helsel. Helsel on top of her. Can Molly hold her up? She does. She gets her with the right hand. How about the pace of this fight?
Unbelievable. This is the first time I've seen Damm on the consistent back pedal. She's taunting, but fighters often do that when they've been hurt, and there is no way she's not feeling the cumulative effects of the strikes of Helsel. Continuing to showboat. Helsel pursues her right until the final horn.
Unbelievable. It's all over. A terrific effort. One of the best Bulldog fights you will see, in spite of women, men, anything. That's just a flat-out good fight.
Unbelievable. These women have taken their place in the pantheon of warriors for sure. They take a backseat to no one in terms of guts, of skill, and once again we see the Jinga and a capoeira kick from Carina Damm, as she hopes the judges see it the same way her corner does. She hopes they hand her a victory in one of the hardest fought battles in the history of mixed martial arts.
Hey, you want to know who won this one? Every single person sitting, or should I say standing, on the beach today.
She's not exhausted enough. She puts on this kind of show. Unbelievable. Great stuff, Carina. I love it. Boyce, how about a final comment on this fight?
Man, that was a fight. That was a fight.
And that's coming from a guy who knows, believe you me.
What else can you say? It's exactly right, short but sweet. If there was ever a fight between two combatants, it was right here, right now, right here in Costa Rica in Bulldog Fight.
All right, referee Troy Wall has moved into the center ring. What a thrill to be with you guys. What a thrill to hear this decision. Here we go.
Very good, strong fight. We have a majority decision. Black.
Carina Damm bursting into tears as the Brazilian contingent goes crazy. Molly Helsel understandably gutted by the announcement, but in a very sportsmanlike display, immediately going over to Damm's corner.
É o samba do Brasil.
Oh, no, great stuff.